and will, okay. Could you all move in the center, please, or in the center, and further here, over here, please, thank you. Okay, can you move one little chút, yeah, over here, a little bit more. And those who got the handheld, little slogan.
没有，直播。干这个干嘛？
And we need some more banners, the banners. There's plenty of big banners over here. Can somebody, John, can you help to bring these big banners in the center here so people can hold it up? Mang qua bên này Trường Phong, please. Chị Thủy.
这个小朋友，你到时候可以，你们找个人可以给他做个专访，因为他有一些那个，包括那个这郑树生啊，当时说肝脏移植啊，对，其实跟你们有些关系，你到时候可以找他那个，下次再说吧。啊？什么？哦 ，sorry, I'm sorry.
On the side there. We need more banners here in the center, please. Chúng tôi vẫn còn thấy một số các banner nữa. Xin đem tới đằng trước này để mình để. Con over here. Dạ, con anh cho nó qua cái bên này. Yeah. All right. Now, maybe you straighten this up here. Okay, right now, okay, my friends, we all our volunteers. Have you got the leaflets, the yellow leaflets? Yep, ready? Okay, I invite David and Bernie to come up here. Yeah, okay. We have two of our MPs and chuẩn bị cái bút ký. Okay, Bernie, can you stand on the side here so that when we invite you come out, right? Yep. Would you like to come up here as well? my fellow Melburnians, for those who are bystanders and you want to know what this is all about, could you please take a leaflet, a yellow leaflet? Our volunteers are more ready to hand out to you. Have a read and understand why we are here today. And then if you like to join in, you're most welcome. And there are songs that we're going to sing. Have you got the songs yet? Everyone? Have you got the songs that you sing along? Have you got it? Yeah, because later on I want you to sing along. There are songs that are so meaningful to us and the purpose today. So we want all of you to join us to sing these songs during our rallies as well as before we. Can we? And I still see a lot of Australian flags standing on my right. Can you move a few to the left, please? Thanks. Those who hold the Australian flags, can you move a little bit more over this side? Otherwise, we have so many Australian flags on my right. And if you can move it to your right, move it. If you got the Australian flag, if you bring a few over to the right side. Otherwise, it looks very lopsided. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Melburnians, Australians, my fellow Australians, it is my great pleasure and we are ready to go. So we would like you to leave our flag bearers alone because we are about to do the national anthems. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, and please get out so that we can start our official proceeding. My fellow Melburnians, my name is Phong Nguyen, and I'm the Vice President of the Vietnamese community in Victoria. Together with me on the main stage here are our dignitaries, our President of other communities, and of course our MPs from the Parliament. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this rally, and I will explain the reason why we have this rally. But before that, maybe I'm just quickly run through that before we start proceeding so we know exactly why. Ladies and gentlemen,
you are a journalist. ABC.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I am a Chinese.
today, a few days after the Communist Chinese Party celebrated its National Day on the 1st of October, with tanks, missiles, vile threats to its people and other countries in the region, and the brutal suppression of the Hong Kong people movement for democracy and freedom. The Vietnamese community in Melbourne is holding a public rally at the Victorian State Library and a public march afterwards to the streets of Melbourne against China aggression, invasion and forced occupation of the Vietnam seas and land, and against the treacherous cooperation of the Vietnamese Communist regime with the Chinese Communist regime. This public demonstration is also in support of the movement and the demand of the Hong Kongers and to condemn China human rights violation and atrocity that is forced on occupied countries like Tibet, East Turkestan and Inner Mongolia. This rally will be also joined and supported by the Democratic Chinese community, the Tibetan community, the East Turkestan or the Uyghur community, member of the Hong Kong Students Association and the Falun Dafa Association. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here for these purposes. And before we start, we would like to ask everyone to be solemnly to join in with us. Today, we will sing the national anthems, including the latest anthem of the people of Hong Kong, called Glory to Hong Kong. And each and every one of these flags will be honored, solemnly honored by our flag bearers, they all in the Vietnamese national dresses, and we will honor these national anthems. We salute the flag of the Republic of Vietnam, the national anthem of the Republic of Vietnam. Next, we will salute the flag of the Tibet, the Tibetan country that are currently occupied by Communist China, the national anthems of Tibet. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a China that is free and democratic. That is called the Republic of China. Today, also known as Taiwan. Today, they representing the free people of China. And so please, ready for the national anthem of the Republic of China. The next flag we are about to honor and remember the people. That is the people of the country called East Turkestan, formed in 1933 before China invaded and took over, just like the Tibet. Please, ready for the national anthem of the East Turkestan.
Oh,
And finally, and we are now honoring the people of Hong Kong. And today, in honoring their flag, we're also honoring their latest anthem, the new song that the people of Hong Kong, during their struggle, have formulated, called Glory to Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, our Australians, please pay respect and honor to the people of Hong Kong with their flags and their new anthem called Glory to Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, now we will spend a minute of silence. A minute of silence to remember hundreds of millions of innocent victims, human rights and democratic campaigners, freedom activists and journalists who were imprisoned, tortured, died, executed, or massacred by the communist regime, past and present. A minute of silence to pray for all prisoners of conscience, religious leaders, members of the faith, human rights campaigners, young freedom activists, people from all walks of life and professions who are currently struggling for freedom or being imprisoned by the communist regime in China, in Vietnam, in Tibet, in East Turkestan, in Inner Mongolia, in North Korea, and in Hong Kong for freedom, human rights, and democracy. Please observe with us a minute of silence. A minute of silence commences. A minute of silence and down with communist regimes!
Down with communist regimes!
Down with communist regimes! Down with communist China! Down with communist China! Down with communist China! And now please join with me by saying now, alright, after I finish my slogan. Freedom for Vietnam now!
No, no, no!
Freedom for Vietnam now!
No, no, no!
Freedom for Tibet now!
No, no, no!
Freedom for Tibet now!
No,
No.
Freedom for Uzbekistan now.
No.
Freedom for Uzbekistan now.
No.
Freedom for Inner Mongolia now.
No.
Freedom for Inner Mongolia now.
No.
Freedom for Hong Kong now.
No.
Freedom for Hong Kong now.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, the purpose of today is to, on a few days ago, the people, the so-called People Republic of China, the communist regime in China, just celebrated their brutal 70 years of ruling over the billion people of China with brutality and with no human rights. And at the moment, we are today, and we also remember in Vietnam, also the communists of Vietnam also committed the same atrocity and violation of human rights. That's why in solidarity, in support of the Hong Kong people, and also remember, there are free people in China who struggle for their freedom as well. That's why we are here today, to support the freedom movement in China as well, for the people who are longing for freedom in China. And that is why we are here. Also remember the people of Tibet, the Uzbekistan, the Inner Mongolian, the North Korean, and of course the free people of China. We are here to protest, to highlight the threat that the communist China is having on Australian soil, on our very democracy and human rights here. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, may I call upon Mr. Bon Nguyen, the National President of the Vietnamese community in Australia, to have a few words. Please welcome Mr. Bon. All right, now, change of program. We would like to invite one of our very close friends who have been a long time vocal critics of the communist regime in Vietnam and elsewhere for their human rights record. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the member of the Western Metropolitan of the State Parliament of Victoria, the Honourable Tony Spring. Please, thank you.
Thank you, Paul. To Bob and my parliamentary colleague David Lindrick, and to all, it's wonderful to be here once again with so many of my friends from the Vietnamese Australian community, but also so many
我看到那个男的每次都来这个胖胖的男孩的还有一个，等一下抽开了你会看到，就在对面。
我叫小胡拍下来，叫小胡。
I'm here.
小胡，小胡。
Because I love freedom. I love freedom of speech. I love freedom of religion. I love freedom of assembly. I love all the freedoms that we here in Australia enjoy. And I stand with those freedom-loving peoples of Taiwan, of East Turkestan, of China, of Tibet, of Vietnam, wherever communism oppresses, I stand with the freedom-loving people of those nations. And we all must do that. And why must we do that? We must do that because we are free to do that. We must stand up. We must stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. We have an obligation to stand up.
那个跟大家聊几句啊，我到一个稍微那个点的地方跟大家聊几句，因为可能很多人那个sorry， 很多人呢对我那个做了这一系列的那个，他感觉可能不太好啊。有的人来问我，第一个呢就是。 西藏他没有想要独立啊。西藏人他从来没有想过要独立，要怎么样啊？那个西藏的同胞他没有想过要独立，他要做的就是叫做一个中间路线啊，中间路线。 它并不是说我要独立怎么样啊？西藏到现在还是不敢独立，还是不敢怎么样？这个其实你们可以去看，啊，那越南人呢，他是非常恨共产党的。越南人为什么恨呢？因为那个他其实是，因为那个就是中共当初时候在越南扶持越共，所以他们把希特勒、毛泽东、胡志明啊这些人列为5大。那个就是5个坏蛋啊，5个坏蛋，然后那个还有很多的那个人，就是其实你不要去认为他是怎样，就是没有这个事儿。我告诉大家啊，其实现在哪怕中国分裂，也是共产党的错，不是我们的错。我的诉求大家都很清楚啊，我要习近平给我一个道歉。我就这么简单，很多人就很纳闷啊，你那为什么一天到晚针对老习啊？因为我这个诉求就很简单，我要求就是习近平给我这个道歉，啊，就这么简单啊。就很多人说啊，蒋网正反共啊，蒋网正不反共啊，蒋网正是反共，蒋网正反对共产党，他妈的乱来啊，乱来，他妈的，蒋网正就希望他妈的习近平给我个道歉啊，就只要这么一点啊。习近平给我道歉了，我还反他，但我不会像这么针对他啊，就这么简单，好吧？那么我们回来。
If you want the world to regard you as a civilized nation and not the barbarians that you currently are, you will free your people. And you will free your people now. That is what I say to you, and I say one more thing. Get the hell out of Australia. We don't want foreign spies here. Go away. We don't want you.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honour, it is a great pleasure to be with you. I thank you all for coming out today, and I hope that next time there will be many, many more, because this is something, a fight that we are fighting for others, a fight that must be fought and indeed must be won, because we are fighting for freedom, and there are very, very few things indeed that are more important, that are greater than human freedom. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Could you put your hands together? Thank you. For Mr. Bernard Finn. Ladies and gentlemen, and before I introduce the next guest speaker, just a few days ago, there's a new phenomenon here in Melbourne. That is the Communist China. The Communist Chinese, they are here to celebrate their so-called 70th anniversary of their brutal ruling of China. And they bring out their flags. And they ask the Australians to celebrate with them. I told them, together with many protesters, we tell them like John Bernard Finn, get back to your country and celebrate it there. Do not bring your values here. Do not bring your murderous value here. In Australia, we only have one.